Good evening, it's Rodney Allen Rippey, and you're listening to 90.3 FM Radio Suerte, and this is the Tuesday Evening Report. Global breaking news. Pope Francis has a mass in East Timor, and it drew 600,000 people. The mass was a beautiful occasion at a seaside park, and this is set to be Pope Francis's final mass. This mass was held at the same field where St. John Paul II had prayed 35 years ago during the nation's fight for its independence from Indonesia. More global breaking news. Out of Tel Aviv, the Israel defense minister says the window is closing for an opportunity for there to be a ceasefire. Hamas has an opportunity for a 6-week pause. The conditions are ripe and they have to release the hostages that they are holding there in Gaza. They also said that this would not commit to a permanent end of fighting, just a 6-week pause. Israel said that they retain the right to operate and to achieve their goals, including the destruction of Hamas. The United States, along with mediators from Egypt and Qatar, have been working for months trying to broker this ceasefire. They do have hopes that this can end this devastating war between Israel and Hamas. More global breaking news. Record-breaking global temperatures signal urgent climate crisis. According to NASA's GISS, they said never before has the planet had 12 consecutive months of record-breaking temperatures. This is an indicator of the climate actually worsening, and it's being driven by human activities like corporate pollutants and the emission of greenhouse gases. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson, he expressed the serious nature, and he said that communities are experiencing extreme heat in high numbers. It is clear we are facing a climate crisis, and if we don't take preventative measures, the temperature will continue to increase. On to national news. It seems that the nation is going through quite a bit of things, and there are challenges from left and right. And tonight, there will be the first debate between former President Donald Trump and Vice President and candidate for President Kamala Harris. Everybody wants to know what is going to happen. Critics are saying that these should be the biggest questions to come down tonight. How do you plan to address the inflation issue? How do you deal with the disparity while ensuring long-term economic growth? What are the specific policies you're going to prioritize? Will you accept the results if you lose? What executive actions will you take on immigration if Congress does not pass a bipartisan bill to address the problem? This is also an opportunity for young people, high school students. They need to be watching so they can understand what exactly is going on in our nation. And just for your information, the debate will be on ABC, and it will be streamed through ABC News Live, Disney, Hulu, and you can actually catch it on CBS, Fox, NBC. They all will be carrying the broadcast of the debate. So make sure that you watch it tonight. It's going to happen, so make sure you tuned in. More national news. Tropical storm Francine shifts east, and now it's gaining strength. It is actually converting into a hurricane. This storm is barreling towards Louisiana. Some communities are already evacuating. Francine is about 380 miles from Morgan City, Louisiana, and they say the internal speed is about 65 miles an hour. That's just 9 miles slower than a hurricane. With the storms moving in on Louisiana, we have problems here on the West Coast. San Bernadino is dealing with a massive fire right now. They say over 26,000 acres have already burned, and they say evacuations are underway. The fire is threatening structures, single-family homes, multi-family homes, and businesses, anything that's in its path. As odd as it may seem, they're saying this brush fire, known as the airport fire, is being blamed on a crew who was doing fire preventative work. If you want to know the most up-to-date information about this fire, check out CAL FIRE. They have all the details of the fire, and you need to stay up to date. Just go to www.fire.ca.gov. Again, www.fire.ca.gov. On to local Orange County news. This is a sad story. A 41-year-old mother has been arrested. Her name is Sandra Hernandez, and sadly, with our temperatures being the way that they are, they say she was sitting in an SUV with her 3-year-old daughter, and sadly the temperatures were up to 103 degrees, but at some point she and her daughter had passed out. And they said by the time the family got to her, they tried to take the little girl out and they said she was non-responsive. They called the emergency and they rushed the child to the hospital and they said the little girl passed away. The police obtained a search warrant and they went through the car and they found empty alcohol bottles that were in the SUV. The mother has been charged with involuntary manslaughter and child neglect. More Orange County news. A suspect who believed to be a serial bank robber was arrested in Orange County. They said a Mission Viejo man was believed to be connected to a string of bank robberies all throughout Orange County. His name was Che Lewis. Che Lewis on August 8th is accused of robbing a bank in Ladera Ranch, and just one day prior there was an attempt at another bank. If you have any information about this individual, contact your Orange County Sheriff's Department at 714-647-7000. On to local Orange County weather. It has been warm. The temperatures are right around 91 degrees, but they say things are going to start to cool off. Wednesday, the temperatures are going to drop to about 79. Thursday, it's going to be around 80. And again, Friday, it's going to be right around the same, right around 79 degrees. What's hot in the OC? Are you looking for a thrill? Then go for a dive. Just go jump out of Oceanside and you can jump 13,000 feet and you can have an experience of a lifetime. If you go on Groupon, you can get a discount. You think about it, getting a discount to go for a jump, I don't know about that. If you're thinking about doing something else and you still want a little more adventure, you can go and have dinner with the Pirates. Take your family and go take in a great show, and that is the Pirates Dinner Adventure. That's at 7600 Beach Boulevard in Buena Park. So you can get some food and watch a great pirate show. And again, at Groupon, you can get it 34% off. So you can get a good deal. On to entertainment news. Beyonce is shut out of the Country Music Award nominations for 2024. In March of this year, Beyonce released her 27-song album, Cowboy Carter, and fans went crazy for her song, Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriage. She broke streaming records, and upon its release, and it spotlighted as the most streamed album in a single day in 2024, earning the title the most first-day streams of a country album by a female artist on Amazon Music. Now, this is pretty wild. Beyonce did all these incredible numbers, yet she was not nominated by the CMAs. People are kind of questioning what's going on. According to the CMA's website, they say the nominees and the winners of the annual award show are determined by the Country Music Association, which consists of 6,000 industry professionals and members. Beyonce holds the record as an artist with the most Grammy wins. That's 32 in total. The CMAs will air on November 20th on ABC. Well, there's a little controversy there. More entertainment news. Kendrick Lamar, the man himself out of Compton, California, he will be the headlining performer at the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. The NFL, Apple Music, and Rock Nation collaboration, they are jazzed about this upcoming show. And Kendrick Lamar has been heating things up ever since he hit the scene back in 2005. And when he hooked up with Dr. Dre in 2011 and aftermath, that's when everything went into high gear. And so the rapper, songwriter, he's having the best life ever. And I know he's really excited about this upcoming deal. The Apple Music Super Bowl 59 is going to take place February 9th, 2025 at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Now, the Super Bowl teams have not finalized yet. They don't know who is going to be in the Super Bowl. And Kendrick Lamar, he dropped his promotional video for Super Bowl 59. That's already knocked out. And Kendrick Lamar said there's only one opportunity to win a championship. There's no round twos. So we here at 90.3 FM Radio Suerte, we want to send a huge congratulations to Kendrick Lamar for landing this amazing opportunity and this appearance at Super Bowl 59. And that's going to do it for me. I'm Rodney Allen Rippey, and you've just heard another 90.3 FM Radio Suerte report.